Alright, here's the plan. So I want to get camp set up over here in front of the hot tent, and I want to string up a tarp for the table and the kitchen and stuff. But before I do that, I need to tear down the old outhouse because I don't want camp and all the kitchen and everything to be in the way of removing that. So that's something I can do, get that out of the way, get the camp kitchen set up, get my hammock set up, and then I'll be good to go and I won't have to worry about that. And then I got some free lumber here from Shane, and what this is going to allow me to do is to put some temporary deck treads on the bridge so I can get in and out of there and not have to worry about it too much like I do now. And then I can push off the bridge project till later because Shane's gonna mill me the lumber for that anyway, and then I can focus on the foundation, which is probably the most pressing issue. And I'm going to have to haul everything out that's underneath that and figure out my plan for that. I'll have to go get supplies, but if I can at least get that all prepped, staged, get some extra cribbing in there so I don't have to worry about it going over, and then I can start tackling that project. Well, I got the old outhouse all torn down. Been burning up the old rotten wood. I saved some 2x4s that were in decent shape, can be used. And it might be all I get done today, as I'm not feeling too great. I'm trying to take a break and eat some lunch now. I just have a turkey sandwich with some of these pea snack things, which is probably not good for you. I think they're mostly canola oil, which I know is bad for you, but they taste good. These are really good. Kombucha, blueberry, social. I'm a kombucha guy, I guess. I got that mostly cleaned up, burning the last of the lumber and materials from that outhouse. Now I can get camp set up, and then I'm pretty much gonna call it a day because I need to rest till I'm feeling better. Open. Well, here we have a ribeye steak with some of spiced maple seasoning. It's one of my favorites. And sauteed onions with yellow chanterelles that we found pretty close to the cabin, and sauteed with butter and garlic, and they're really awesome. I can't believe it cooked down so much. I could have harvested a lot more, but this is a good amount, and this is an awesome meal. It's one of my favorites. I only got, I don't know, half of what I wanted to get done today done, but it's alright. I had to rest a long time. Now I'm just going to eat and then head out so I can make some phone calls and make some plans, and then come back and enjoy the evening. Oh yeah. I already fed Gracie, and I'll give her some steak, of course.
Good morning.
When I see change is blowing in, and a far cry home again, when the road winds around the bend, I'm never too far, never too far. When you lost faith, when you feel the dark, you wanna catch fire, I'll be a spark.
helped me with the bridge this morning, and on his way out he took out a load of that junk that was here, which motivated me to take out a load. And we got back from that a little while ago, jumped in the river, made dinner. Now we're pretty much ready for bed. But check this out. The mattresses, the chairs, a bunch of other stuff is all gone. Really glad to get rid of that. It was stressing me out. And tomorrow I might see what I can load myself and make a scrap metal run. I just want this to disappear. I'll feel a lot better about it. So the plan for tomorrow is to start assessing the cabin foundation. I'm going to start by cleaning out everything that's underneath the cabin. I know there's some lumber, there's some roofing material, and there's a lot of vinyl siding. So I'll pull all that out, put that in a pile, and then I can address what's going on, or start to address it. After that, I'm going to do some work on the road because I dropped a bunch of limbs and I need to clean them out of the way. They keep catching on the truck when I drive through. And then Wednesday, Dewey's coming up. He has some solar panels that we're going to set up, and we're going to take a look at the diesel generator and the lawnmower, and he's very good with that stuff. So I'm going to get his thoughts on those things and everything else and go from there. I got the hammock set back up over here where I can hear the river. It's really nice. And this is still the old bug shelter. I haven't even opened the new one yet, but I'm going to do that tomorrow because I told Rick I would do that. I want to show you all the improvements that he's made with the new one. So this for now, and then I'll take the time and set up the new one tomorrow. Well, this is what we've accomplished today so far. I've got a whole load of metal scrap loaded up in the truck. I've cleaned out pretty much everything that was underneath the cabin and put in some blocking. None of it's tight right now as I don't have a jack with me yet, but I was able to get it cleared out and see what I'm dealing with. I removed the rest of the mill fabric. I still have brushing out and raking to do over here. I've got all this old rotten wood to deal with. There's maybe some old stovepipe under there to haul out. Just some general cleanup stuff. This is all looking good, trimmed up. Over here, this is mostly everything that I pulled out from underneath the cabin. Some pressure treated lumber, some plastic culvert pipe, the vinyl siding, and I did a little bit of work on the road, just cutting some brush and getting that cleared out. But I gotta take a break. I'm gonna set up the bug shelter, the new Cave Creek Hammock bug shelter, and just rest and take a break, and then maybe I can get some more work done this evening. This is our new Pet Palace bug shelter from Cave Creek Hammock. We've been using our old Pet Palace for several years. I had it custom made with the zippers in the places that I wanted them. And one time on one of the trips, I left Gracie in the Pet Palace because I was flying the drone near a waterfall, and she didn't like that, and she blew through it and ripped a bunch of holes in it. And I had sent it back to Rick at Cave Creek Hammock, and he did a great job patching it up. But he recently reached out to me and said he had a new one for us made out of a more durable ripstop fabric. So he sent it to us, and we're gonna get it set up here and see how we like it. So here's our old one. You can see I had holes I taped and patched. Oh, this is all from Gracie abusing it, and there's some big patch jobs that Rick did when I sent it back to him. But you can tell there's a definite difference between the old and new fabric. And the new fabric, I really like the way it feels. It's smoother, and it definitely feels more durable, and that was the idea with it. It's more ripstop. And the bathtub floor, I have it all staked out with my hammock set up inside, and I normally don't do that. I usually just am lazy and leave it attached to the hammock and just throw up my hammock and let the shelter lay how it is. But I staked it out, which makes it nice because it pulls up the bathtub floor, and this is the waterproof area, and I have where Gracie can sleep underneath me. And I ordered a nice comfortable bed for Gracie. I don't have it yet, so I just have an air pad and some blankets and an old sleeping bag in there for her. But it has this side door where I can come out this way when I don't have my tarp over the top of it, but then it also has this end door to come in when I do have the tarp, and I can access it easier. And this is actually a better door system than I had on the old one. So I'm really impressed. And of course I come in. What do you think, Gracie? This is awesome. I really appreciate this. Thanks for sending this to us, Rick. And this is just awesome. Gives Gracie that bug-free zone, which is really important out here. The mosquitoes have been very bad, and just gives her a place to hang out, rest, and sleep while I'm working, and then gives me the bug-free space to sleep in at night. So really appreciate it, really awesome. And I'll link Cave Creek Hammock in the video description, so check them out if you're interested. Wow, this tea is so awesome. This is the Autumn Harvest from Mainly Coffee with some royal bees, wildflower honey. And I used the chaga water. I've been simmering chaga mushroom and using that water to make my coffee and tea. And this is just really, really awesome. And for dinner, I have a BLT. Has some onion as well, and sweet potato fries that I fried up in the bacon fat with some spiced maple seasoning It's awesome.
Are you playing? What are you doing? Come on, get your ball. It's behind you. It's behind you. Get your ball. Oh, you got it. You got it. Good night, Gracie.
That's funny.
No way.